What is up, everybody? Welcome to Mondays with Max. It is a good day for many reasons. One is I didn't have a boss at work today. I got to do the things that needed to get done without having anybody looking over my shoulder. It was a good day. It was a very good day. Obviously Bitcoin and crypto is up. That's a good thing. Very good thing. I like being wrong, although it still could be in the 24 to 30,000 range by the end of the year, which is what my prediction was at the very beginning of the year. Wouldn't mind to be wrong on that side of the fence. That's for sure. Well, let's quickly go down. Holy cow, 71 people. This will be, I'll try to do a speed read. So I'm just going to go straight down. Retro Mike Tech, Crypto Crag, Overboard Tech, Burn, Toxic Miner, MSC Crypto Junkie, welcome, new person. Anthony Denuzzo, new person. Dave's FinTech channel, Joker Miner, Homebrew Crypto, Kirk Solar, Sustainable Crypto, Chuck Danger, Nick C, Automatic Beats, Tim I Am Crypto, Nurjuzza. Sorry, not sure how that was pronounced correctly, but welcome. The Veteran Miner, Integra Guy, Tommy Coin, Savage White Zero, Solar Miner in Spain, Jean-Francois Abin, Budweiser, Paddywhack Miner, Jeremy Vaughn, Black Sails, Kyle Rosa, Kaiser. Thank you for the book. I will show that tonight. This guy Red Panda. Welcome. I don't think I've ever seen him before. Geek of All Trades, Ben Ha Swings, DJ Mines. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. J Theo, Royce's Adventures, Sadie Sometimes, Easy Admin, Mike the Miner. Now we're starting to get into a bunch of repeats. King Mining, I don't think I said. Way Too Fast for you. All Track, Tech Man Tie. Steven Cicero. New England Crypto, Mass Boost, Clint Huffman, Wheeling Crypto, and Turtle Tech. And Chump Change got in right under the wire. Good to see you all. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Whoa, we're up to 86 viewers. Wow. Okay then. All right. Well, yeah, DJ pretty much covered the Bitcoin thing. I feel like it should have like a tracker in like the upper right corner or something. I don't have a setup for that yet though. But he, like I said, he's pretty much covered that. We'll check back on that every so often to see where that is at. I feel like if we just don't pay attention to it, it'll go up, because it's like if you watch something, it just never like completes, it never finishes. It's like watching an install. The install seems to take like 10 times longer if you just watch the install as opposed to just letting it go and not paying attention to it. That's the way I feel like Bitcoin is. We're paying too close of attention to it. We just let it go. It's going to surprise us and be like at 36. So let's just leave it be. Just leave it be. Leave it alone. It's going to be okay. Anyway, alrighty. Well, a couple of things. We'll do the unboxing first. So hang on a second. Oh, there it is. So I got a book. I got a book in the mail. Thank you, Mr. Kaiser. What the Flux, an epic adventure. I've scanned through it. It looks entertaining. The back says the first part of a story that, wait a minute. So this could be multiple parts. Interesting. I did not know that part about it. The first part of a story that follows the adventures of Emily and the Misfit Miners, a group of digital explorers who are working on Flux, a decentralized blockchain project that could revolutionize the internet. They face various challenges and threats from powerful adversaries who oppose their cause. They also struggle with moral dilemmas and self-discovery as they pursue their mission. I could do that, actually. We need a whole max voltage stream reading. I could totally do that. I think I wouldn't do it live, though. I think that would be a bit much, but I could do like chapters. and do like my whole over exuberance. Come on, chump change. I'll do it like that one ad I did. But wait, there's more. Anyway, so it will not be like my normal reading. Anyway, so I'm going to be checking this out. My wife's actually going to read it first because she's a faster read than me, and she has a little bit of time. Not a ton of time, but she has a little bit of time where she reads more than I do. So there you go. But the other thing that I got in the mail has me really excited because I've been waiting for this is, hold on, I got to add it to the scene. Wires. Jump change. Max reads me best time stories. Oh, that's right. Like, why did you stop sharing that one? Because my fingers. Oh, will be crossed off the bucket list. Anyway, we'll see. All right. Well, anyway, so got all these wires. You're probably going, what the heck for? So I have Dell Precision T7810s, and I want to be able to run 2 GPUs on them. So I tried doing that where I basically had one of these, but it was just a no name from Amazon. I know, shouldn't do that, but I wanted to get it up and running. So I used one of these. So it's a 230/60. So it's, one 8-pin to 2 8-pins. Problem was that it was pulling 340 watts, and the system has some sort of smarts in it, thank God, that's too much. That's not going to work. So it shuts off, it restarts. So, oh yeah, and thank you, Better and Miner, for the sticker. So anyway, so the problem is that I had no way to hook things up because I wanted to run 2 processors. So 2 CPUs. So was talking to Veteran, and Veteran's like, well, how much do those pull? How much do the CPUs pull? I'm like, they pull like no more than like 110 watts, somewhere in that range. He's like, so 220 watts if you put them together? Yeah. Well, then why don't I make a 10-pin splitter? Like, that would be awesome. So then he has already tried this on one of his. He actually is running a 3090 on one of his 7810s with 2 CPUs. And so obviously that has, well, in his case, it has 2, I think his was a Founders Edition. So it does have a 2-pin splitter, but because of the amount that it's pulling, you can't use one of these because it's going to pull 350 to 375 watts. So that's not going to work. So he needs both the 10-pin and the 8-pin. So the breakout board comes with 2 10-pins and 1 8-pin connector. So you got to be able to use all of those. So the first thing that I got to do is install this bad boy. Oh, I will pin that. Mr. Veteran Miner, he's awesome. And if you have one of these machines, these can definitely be helpful. But anyway, so you got 1 10-pin to 2 10-pin, and they are different lengths because one's close and one's far on the board. So you do that. Now this takes care of all your CPUs. You freed up the other 10-pin. So then take a 10-pin to 2 8-pins. And I'm only going to be using one of these off of it, but this is for 1 GPU. Oh, okay. And then 8-pin, 8-pin to 2 8-pins. So those 3 will make the magic happen where I can finally get this thing up and running tonight and start on the next one, and then goes at some point this week and go pick up 2 more and get those going. And so hopefully by this weekend I will have 4 more rigs up and running with 8 more GPUs. I'm going to do 2 3060 rigs and 2 3060 Ti rigs. So I thought about, well, maybe I'll do 2 3070 Ti rigs. That's not going to work. That's too much power for an 825 watt power supply. So not going to do that. But 2 3060 Ti's at 190 watts each. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Oh yeah, I guess I was doing that. All right, let me switch back. Stop sharing my lousy resolution camera. So yeah, so this one 10 pin to 2 10 pins, which I guess if I do that, there we go. You can see the 2 10 pins, and you can see they're different lengths. Because one goes across the board, one's pretty close on the board. So you got that one. Then you got your 110 pin to 2 8 pins connectors. And then you have your 8 pin to 2 8 pins. So that is going to make the magic happen. Oh, and he did give me some SATA power cables because damn, they just look cool. That's a cool color blue. I haven't really been using SATA drives much though. Like with my VAST rigs, I've been using NVMe drives. So yes, I'm all set if I do. I actually do have some that I may switch out just because they look cool. Which reminds me, actually, I was gonna maybe do this beforehand, but then DJ was streaming, so I didn't do it. I actually need to move my 48 port switch downstairs to like in between my 2 nodes because it's sitting on top of the Octominer, and the Octominer has the cards that I need to take out, and then the one rig that I got up top, I need to take those cards and put those in the Octominer and then take that rig out, which will give me more space for another rig of some sort, VAST rig of some sort. But we'll see. I may actually reuse that rack with a different motherboard and make another rig, but we'll see. We're still figuring that out. The one thing I still haven't done is I have not done a video on that VAST rig back there. That's the one where I have the 4 Flux nodes and the VAST all running on Proxmox. So I've got 5 VMs running on it. But one thing I did figure out, because it had been bugging me, that board should be able to have PCIe 3.0, but a 16 by lane. And I was like, why is it coming up as an 8 by lane? The reason for that is a VM only has 16 lanes to pass through. So the GPU is getting 8 of those lanes and other things are getting the other lanes. So there you go. I will teach you. I felt like the one I did last night was more important, so I put that one out first. It's on my list of things to do. Got a lot of stuff going on, so I will definitely be doing that. Let's see. What are any other comments where I was tagged? Oh, show it to the larger screen, which I did. Oh, yeah. So the cards I'm putting in each one was 2 3060 Ti's in 2 of them and 2 3060s in the other 2. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm doing after that. We will see. I really want to get some of these things verified. That would be awesome. Hawk's got one verified. Second TL's got one verified. King has one verified. I don't have any verified. I've had mine up shortly after Hawk did. Maybe it's length of time. I don't know. But yeah, I've got 3 of my rigs over 99.6 reliability. So Geek of all trades, no max voltage, don't cheat, chump change. He's gonna start a fire again. Well, as long as he doesn't use the Parallel Miner ZSX board, or I should say, as long as he doesn't use it incorrectly. Yeah. Can't believe he did that twice. Twice. Same thing both times. Can you imagine? Well, I guess you can because he did it twice. Twice. I know it's Troll Chump Change Day. In case you didn't know, Red Panda started it. Yeah, he was actually on time. I guess I should be nice to him. All righty. The other bit of news is Flux. See this thing. DJ took all my thunder, man. He announced everything. So yeah, I was watching the like I said, I didn't have any bosses at work, so I could actually do work while having a video up so I could listen to it. So I put up the Dan Fireside chat where they announced what it was. Oh, I see. That makes it so much better. You screwed it up 2 different ways. Are there 3 different ways to screw it up? I got an idea. Just stay away from that darn connector. Crazy. Crazy. All righty. What was I saying now? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the Fireside chat. So yes, he announced the fact that the next parallel asset is Flux Bitcoin. Thank you. He did have a question mark on the end of this, so I did read it like he wrote it. Thank you. Yes, he definitely knows what not to do. We all know what not to do. So we were so I was watching it. What I found interesting about it was yes. Okay, sorry. I definitely have to put this one. Geek of All Trades said exactly what I've told him a million times, both him and Hawk. RTFM. Read the effing manual. Just like JFGI. Just effing Google it. Anyway. But very well said, Geek. Very well said. All right. So one of the things I found interesting about the announcement of the parallel asset is it was very vague as to when it was actually going to be distributed. It sounded like it could be as late as like early second quarter next year, I think is what I was hearing. Again, I was doing a bunch of other things, but it sounded like it was going to be a while because there's some development that still has to happen. So yeah, that was kind of interesting to me. I thought that they had said that the distribution of it was going to happen before the end of the year. That definitely didn't sound like that was the case. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I heard. Sorry, it's a PG show. You know, Geek, that I absolutely would say that word. You know that. Just hey, put the camera on me and I'm PG-13, man. Not rated R. Chump Chase says, I so thought Max Voltage was about to talk dirty to us. Nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Yeah, I can't get demonetized. We need the revenue. Steven Cicero says, real men don't read manuals. No, they absolutely do. They prepare so that when they actually are putting something together, it actually works. It actually works correctly. Oh my God. The one guy that puts computers together that drives me nuts. What is his name? He is associated with Newegg, or at least used to be. Anyway, he has a build that he does, and he doesn't research anything about it. And then he's asking his audience, like, what should I do? What should I do? And it's okay. So some of you will say, well, isn't that what Panda does? Well, kind of, but it's not the same. He's asking for input. Sometimes he's asking for help, but most of the time he's asking for input. Well, You're not wrong. Kirk Solar, you're not wrong. But he doesn't make himself out to be a professional builder where he actually has people that pay him to build computers. This guy has people pay him to build their builds. And I'm like, this guy doesn't even read. He's got people telling him in the chat, like, no, you're doing it wrong. Oh yeah, well, thanks, man. I mean, I have to admit, me and like 2 other people, when Hardware Unboxed was actually doing a live build, there were 2 of us going, stop. Do not put the AIO cooler on yet until you put the CPU power plug in, because you're not going to be able to get to it once those fans are right up against it. It was, tight fit at the top of the case with the case he chose. What was that? Yeah, Robitech. That's the guy that drives me nuts. I can't watch them. I'm sure they do. I can't watch them. I just cannot watch them. It frustrates me to no end. When I'm putting something together, I like look at things. I'm like, okay, what do I have questions about? And everything is different. You're like, oh, wait a minute. This is weird. Oh, okay. Let me look here, And the other part of it is I will modify things. I know, like with my computer right down there, the one I'm on right now, I actually modified the LAN cool case. Instead of putting fans on top of in the bottom on the top, I actually put them in the actual PSU shroud area. So they're actually underneath blowing up, but it allowed me to put 2 cards in there because the fans didn't take up that space. So, you kind of look and evaluate and think about what you want to do. And, Jay's 2 cents does it right. He plans his builds. Red Panda, listen, when you live stream and try to build something, it's hard because your whole brain capacity is focused on entertaining in the stream.
You have 1 job.
Did you hear what Sunflower Mama said? You have 1 job. Well, maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's why I don't have more followers, because I concentrate on the build. Maybe I'm not concentrating on being entertaining. Maybe that's my problem. But speaking of being entertaining, if you find me entertaining just even a little bit and you're not a subscriber here, I would really appreciate it. I'm so close to getting over 4,000. And I have been at 3,900 since like April or May. Yeah, or if you like Sunflower Mama, there you go. Sunflower Mama would really appreciate it. Anyway, speaking of Sunflower Mama, it made me think of so again, thank you to you all. I know I've said it a number of times. I really appreciate all of you who supported the live stream, came in and visit. If you didn't have the wherewithal to be able to donate, but just came in to show some love and all of that, I really, really appreciate everybody who came onto the stream and who donated and everything. And we've definitely had some good feedback. She went to go see her doctor and it just kind of came up in conversation. She's like, what? He did what? Nobody does that, is what her response was. She's got a really cool doctor. I really like her. Anyway, so there was that. And the one thing that really got me was, so the company that I work for, which has thousands of people, the division that I work for has thousands of people that work for it, millions of dollars of revenue. They set up Light the Night, which is for bloodborne cancers, support for bloodborne cancers. And the company donated 10,000. Now, maybe it's not the only thing that they donate to, but I was kind of like, little old me managed to raise 10,000 and the company just like can only manage to do 10,000. I don't know. That's just me. So, but anyway, thank you. I am humbled by all the support. All right, let me see if there's anything I might have missed that I'm tagged in. If you do want me to read one of your comments, you do not need to do a super chat, but you do need to tag me. What's going on? Is your chat stuck? Oh. So are you good? Okay. Sunflower Mama is having technical difficulties. Okay. Let's go. Endless Mining is in the house. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. And keep working at StarCraft. It's worth it. Don't listen to Chump. And Geek of All Trades just gifted 5 max voltage crypto mining and crypto memberships. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it very much. Let's see. Automatic Beats, Paddywhack Miner, New England Crypto, Burn, and Joe Harvey. Congratulations to you all. Yes, that's what I was just about to do. So I do have a special members only channel in Discord that I do check at least a couple times a week, most of the time every day, but sometimes it takes me a day or two to get to them. But yeah, if you want to talk to me, that is a great place to address me. Tag me, because if you do tag me, I will be quicker to read it. Retro Mike Tech says, what are your thoughts on Taproot assets requiring and executing on Lightning Network and not to the core base chain? I don't have any thoughts about it yet. I actually, saw like some of your conversation or well, your questions with Dan. I don't know anything about Taproot, literally nothing. So I know what Lightning Network is, but I don't know the advantages and disadvantages to doing just Lightning Network versus Lightning Network or base chain. So not really sure. So I do not have an opinion yet. Not yet. But I do find it interesting when he said Taproot. I'm like, I've heard of it, but I don't really know the advantages, disadvantages, those types of things. It's a choice. I did find it interesting when I think you may have asked this question, or maybe it was somebody else that said, well, if you're doing something based on Taproot, will it also include, the ability to interact with Litecoin and other, forks of Bitcoin? And I don't know if and Litecoin was specifically mentioned, and he said yes. So I thought that was interesting. Yeah, I would appreciate that. I'm not gonna read it here on the stream necessarily, but anything that, I'm a sponge. I always like to learn. So yeah, it would help save me from trying to find the information. So definitely appreciate that. All right. Well, what else did I say I was going to talk about tonight? Those are the main 3 things that I was thinking of. My Vast AI, all my things are rented. They like the fact that I was at a low rate and they're not getting off my rig. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I will check to see where we are with BTC. I'm gonna go up here. I will put my free cash stream to the side. Sorry, DJ, not gonna make money right now. Coin market cap. Stop the cap. Oh, we are over 34,000. 34,374 right now. Up over 13%. Okay. That's my phone doing something. Hold on a second. Let me make sure it's not work. I was going to say, is it my battery going dead? But I don't know. That's very strange. It sounded like my phone was ringing. Nope. I don't know what that was, but I was getting a number of notifications. All right. So I wondered if somebody was going to do that because that was a really lame stop the cap. Stop the cap. That's a better one. All right. DJ with the emojis. Love it. All right. What? Oh, wow. That was quick. That was really quick, Chump. I have no idea what's on that clip, but that might be the stop the cap. I'm wondering if that's what it is. Wow. That's from my wife telling me I'm an old man. Thanks. Much appreciated. All right. Well, let me get some of these wires out of the way. And I am going to change out these wires right now, actually. So that is one of them.
stream deck just for the
There's the other one. That's the 8-pin and the 2. No, I know none of them pay any attention to what I do. My old boss, I actually told him like the stream and all that, and he knew everything, but he never watched, or at least that's what he told me. But the new boss, no, he has no clue. He knows I do something on the side, but he doesn't really have any idea about the YouTube channel as far as I know, unless somebody else told him. There is one guy at work. He says he's checked out my content, but I don't know if he's ever checked in on the stream. So he might. But super chat, Crypto Crag with the 1234. I appreciate it. Appreciate the gifting and the super chats. Very much appreciated. All right. I know I saw that. Oh, I guess I should read the super chat. Yes, stop the cap. LOL. You're just trying to make me say it again. All right, let me get this sucker up on the desk.
Alpha Mind says, I might be your, be careful talking smack about your loss, I might be your loss.
Who said that?
Alpha Mind.
I don't think so. I wasn't really talking crap. I didn't say anything bad about my boss. I just said it was nice not having them look over my shoulder. I think anybody can relate to that. You can get a lot of stuff done. You don't have somebody saying, oh, but what about this? And did you do this? Yes, I did it. Did you do this? Well, that's on my list. Did you do that? Can you just let me finish my work? I have it on my list. It's planned. It's either done, and I've already sent you an email on it to read the email, or just let me get it done. And so I think people can relate to that part of it. Like I said, it's just nice because you have time to think. You don't have people constantly bombarding you. So, and he was actually asking me a bunch of things on the over chat today. I don't want to remove from scene. I want to. Oh yeah, there it is. What was that? Oh, you're gonna fire me? Awesome. All righty. Taking out the old cable. Yeah, I should scooch it up a little bit. Let me move the cables out of the way. Actually, it would be better if it was like this. Yeah, you can see things a little bit better that way. This is where the breakout board is. A lot you can't see too well. Look at that. I forgot to put those back up.
We can fast forward those thoughts on last week's news about T-bonds and how shaky everything is.
Oh, yeah. You want to talk about the economy? Forget T-bonds. Forget all that kind of stuff. Just look at what's going on. You know, talk to friends that are in industries and such, and see what's happening. And from what I can tell, yeah, things are slowing down. Things are definitely slowing down. We're in a recession as far as I'm concerned. Do I have any proof? No. Just that's what I believe. So yeah. Thank you for the 99-cent super chat. 100 in agreement. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. The Fed has been trying to send us into a recession because they need to. They need to slow down the economy. That's how interest rates are going to come back down. If interest rates stay where they are, it's going to be really bad. Really bad, because all of our debt's going to get refinanced at over 2 times the percent. Instead of being at like 3% T-bond rate, it's going to be at like 7. Yeah, no, definitely do not want that. So, okay, now I got to get all these cables out of the way. Let me get this out of the way first. Really don't even need this. Thought about just taking that out. Well, I need to get this unplugged over here. This is one of the CPU connectors. Oh, I did not remember that. That one is out of the way. I need to actually... Wow, this is not easy to get to stuff. I really don't need any of these cables. These are all, SATA power cables and such. But I'm not really using any of them. You remember the last Great Depression? Really? I think probably what I'm going to have to do is move this cable. Do that. Yeah. I'll plug that one back in a little bit later. That allows me to get to at least this one. I might have to stand this up if I can't get to it. Wow. That's a toughie. That's so smaller fingers is leverage. And it's partly because it's like so tight. Oh, I guess I see. First thing I need to do is actually just get it out of this first. Okay. We are going to pull these out because these are in the way. Yeah. Flannel. Well, I don't even know if they make those. All right, this will help get things a little bit more out of the way. Let's see if I can find a place to tuck these. Stay out of the way. Yeah, I just need to. This is the thing I need to get to. Is this? All right, that one's out. That's kind of interesting, though. Do I need to? Veteran, do I need to like take this whole thing out? Take the whole motherboard out in order to do this? Bye, Red Panda. See ya. You have a great day as well. Geek says you should be proud of me. All this and not a single. Yes, very proud of you. Okay, that's out. But the other piece of it goes underneath the motherboard. Oh, wait a minute. I need that. What am I talking about? I will put this one back in. I still need that one. It's the other two 10 pins that I need to get to. So, Zapirate, what did you say? Let's see. Don't you get better access if you remove the PSU? Not a little bit, not much, because the breakout board, it's more the stuff on the right than the stuff on the left that's a problem. But I could do that. So thank you for the suggestion. Floor. Yeah, you're right. Definitely have a lot easier access to this 10 pin on the bottom. Problem is, it's yes, they are. Yes, they are right on top of one another. Oh, come on. Come out. Okay, it is coming out. Just slowly. Trying not to. There we go. That one's almost out. There, it's out. That one is out. This one goes right to here. I'm not sure if I can get that around the edge of the board, though. Oh, maybe. I'm trying not to break it, but I'd really like to be able to get that cable out from there instead of just leaving it in there. All right. That one's coming out. ATM. Let's do that. Let's see if I rotate these out. Yep, there it goes. That is out. Nice. That one over there. I need to get that one out. I like that. Richard Simmons in spandex. Nothing like drawing us a picture. This one's kind of difficult with where it is. So as a pirate, thanks again. That definitely was a great suggestion. To remove the power supply. Just gonna make sure I'm not yanking too much on. There we go. That one's out. Now that one has to stay. Don't think it matters which one goes where, but I will make sure they stay in the same spot. All right. Now, oh yeah, it doesn't matter because I'm only doing 1 into 1. Yeah, I'll move that one over there. Okay. First one I'm grabbing is this one. And this one says it goes underneath the board. I'm not messing with it. That one is just going to stay there. I'm not pulling it out. I will just make sure it stays out of the way. Out the way. All right. Wow, these wires are so strong that you can actually push on the wires and it just slides right in. Nice. No, no, it is not. It is definitely not turning into that. I don't want to hear it.
$35K incoming.
What? Oh, really? Hold on, let me do a quick refresh. Oh no, it's actually going. I've got it on CoinMarketCap. It's still saying 34,687 on mine. All depends on where you're watching it, honestly, but it is on a definite upward trend. This one might just be not current enough because the most I can get is a. I should have read the manual and been more prepared. Okay, that's fair. I did think it out though. That's fair though. Touche. Touche. I think I'm gonna want. No, we're gonna want that one to go through, which is fine. All right, let me put this over here. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go that way. I'm gonna go that way. Did somebody say stay frosty, my friends?
Yes.
Yeah, this one I'll have. I'll be able to zip tie this one. It does not want to stay the direction I want it. Maybe he had intended that I use the bottom one for this, but I didn't. Okay. It was in. Well, I gotta push it in now. Click. Nice. Nice. All right. And this one. Reverse. That one's in. And you know me in cable management. I'll get around to it eventually.
No, you won't.
You're right, I won't. Okay. Now I need the other 10 pin. All right. Let me see here. That thing's a freaking pain. Okay, so that one's going to go in like so. Maybe I should have done this one first.
Cable management fees are workers, not models.
Exactly. Thank you, Paddywhack Miner.
Solar says I feel bad for that top 3060s and then his fire.
I watched the temps. All right. That one's in. Nice.
Hawk is now an imperial measurement.
That's what I think I'm going to do underneath. Yeah, that's what I will do.
Builds based on
Okay.
how many hawks it takes.
Yeah. Well, this one's not really fair because this one was like already built. All right, put this one back in. I'm not going to care about those SD cards because I don't need to. Hang on. This one I'm going to need a flashlight for because this is black on black. I can't really see. Get that in a position where I can actually see. Thank you. Okay, that one's in now. Not sure I really need that one, but it's fine. You can see I got the Sabrent in there. All right, so now take this one. This one could probably drive both of them, but I'm not going to do it that way.
It took 2 hawks to drive across the state.
Nice. Love it.
1 hawk isn't too bad.
Oh, should I pull a chump? Should I like do it this way and leave the thing in the middle of it? Oh, did chump leave? Oh man, well that's no fun. Is that a compliment? Not sure. And you know, the one thing that always fascinates me about EVGA, did you ever notice? Oh, it did. CoinMarketCap did hit 35K. But remember what I said? We're watching it. Which means it's going to go back down because we just said that. All right. So I should be all powered up. Pull out a power cable, plug it into the watt meter. And then what I'm going to do, oh, you know what? I need the networking cable from the closet. I need the networking cable from there. I can grab it, but if you want to grab it, you can. The blue thing. What was that?
The blue thing that makes it not possible for me to roll my chair.
Yes, that's exactly it. All right, let's put this guy back in. That would be helpful. Can't very well power it up without that in there. Make sure nothing is away.
4 minutes.
Oh, interesting. Yep, that's in the way. Stay out of the way. Shoot. I need this cable. Okay, here we go. Yep. Here. Make sure that stays up and out of the way. Okay. Now it's in. And that other cable's up and out of the way. That cable's up and out of the way. Oh, I'm an idiot. One thing I did forget. I never plugged in the motherboard cable back into the motherboard with now the white cable's in the way. So hopefully I can do this because now it's black on black, which is really hard to see. Yeah, I do. This thing. Okay. Heard it click, and it feels like it's clicked in. Okay. I think we are good. And eventually we'll have to wire those out of the way, but right now there's nothing hung up on any fans, so it should be good.
That's epic with 2 dual 4090s, correct?
Yeah, that's it. No, that is definitely not it. But hey, sounds good. All right, let's put in my network cable. Well, I'm trying to put in my network cable. Why are you not going in? This is kind of strange. That is where the network cable goes, and I've plugged one in here before. There we go. Okay. All right, that's in. All right, this thing may fire up on its own when I plug it in. So we will see. You may get a big whole honk and whine since it's right next to the microphone. Yep. Fired up. And then I will see if right now it's pulling 150 watts or so as it's booting up. And I'm not so worried about them being that close together at this time of year because it's going to get quite chilly down in the basement. I've got good airflow down there. All right, why did OneDrive just pop up? All right, let's see what else I miss. Iowa Crypto says he'll be back later. Have a good stream. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is booting up. Yep, I put it on like 60% fan, I think, for the CPUs, just to make sure they stay cool. So that's what you're hearing. But the GPUs are not spinning right now, probably because they're not doing anything. But that will change soon. So let me I'm gonna pull up my rigs to see if this is showing up within Vast AI. That's what I want. And it is. So it is there, but it is not listed because I do not want it listed. Now I need to pull up. Did not want that there. Interesting. All right. So it should be that one. So let me see if I can SSH into it. If I can, then I will bring it up. 21. Let's make sure that that in fact is the one. I'm pretty sure it should stay the same. And it did. All right. So we are logged in. What was that? Probably somewhere. Where are you seeing a blue flashing light? Like here? There's this one if that's what you're talking about. That's weird. Oh, that is actually coming from the Sabrent drive adapter. It actually, so it's not actually coming from the GPU itself. It's coming from the Sabrent adapter right next to it. The fancy cables are from the Veteran Miner. And that is what is hopefully going to make all of this dream come true. All right, I got to look up the fancy command that Second TL gave me. Bring this over here. And Second TL. And where is that command? There it is. Let's do this. And I'll do a GPU burn for, I don't know, do it for like 5 minutes. Which would be 300 seconds. Let me make that bigger. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Please do not restart. No restart. That's a good sign. Well, I guess it went through this before. It's once it kind of loads a bunch of things and then it actually runs. I won't say anything's doing anything until I see this once the EVGA actually start to spin. All right, let me, I've got so many windows up right now. Let's see. Swamp 7 says TMUX and NVIDIA SMI-I space 2. Yes, I could actually do that. I know what you're talking about. Let me let this run first since I've already got it running. Because I cannot, if I stop it, then I have to restart it. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean like hanging in the air? There's been a couple of dust bunnies that have blown out of there. But yes, the EVGA fan is. And these are definitely heating up. Oh, that's interesting. You see what I'm seeing? It's 89C and 64C. I'm sure we can guess which one's 90C. But again, it's very hot in here, which does not help. And the Asus Dual is not exactly the best. I thought about reversing them, but this one's, I believe the Asus was a little bit narrower of a card, so I felt like I'd have more clearance that way. And I don't think anything else is going to test it this much. I do not have any blower cards. The pirate. Geek of all trades. No extra charge for the dead skin cells. Are you talking about like catching an edge or something, or what? What do you? Oh, got it. I got it. Yes, yes. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, 90C is hot AF. Yeah, I definitely got that. It's up to 91 right now. So, like I said, it's really hot in here. So it's going to be much cooler in the basement. So it'll definitely probably be running between 80 and 90. But, and again, there's another dust bunny that blew out of there. This is actually quite entertaining, watching all the dust bunnies blow out. They are not coming from the GPUs. They are most likely coming from stuff on the board with everything blowing in here. But it's funny because the one is like 66. That's normal. That's definitely this one. This is the one that's really going to be warm. Any new subs since my video this morning? No, not really. Thank you. I appreciate the good thoughts. Let's see where I'm at now. Well, I can't because, well, I guess I could open up a new window.
Just open another tab.
Yeah, just open up another tab, you know. I actually want to see if, even though this isn't listed, it should be telling me what my temps are. Yep. It's GDDR6, not 6X. It's probably a little warm, but not that warm. You know what? If I blow up my Asus Dual 3060, so be it. I could actually, so that's actually a thought. So I have 4 of the 3060s that are EVGA, and only this one. I could actually swap this one out, or I could just put the EVGA behind it and see how it works. I may try that and see what happens. But again, this is just a stress test. Generally, I don't think it's going to be that much when it's running. I mean, this one? Oh, so you can see that, you mean? Got it.
Blocking the cable.
All right. Well, it works. So the power was what I was mainly concerned about. So what do you think? I will take this to a poll. Do you think I should swap the positions of the GPUs and rerun it and see if it runs better? Here, I'll actually create a poll. Start a poll. Should I reverse the positions of the GPUs? There is that. All right, poll is up. Let's see what you say. Just know that if you say yes, it's going to elongate the stream.
They can leave whenever they want.
I know. Just messing.
Something now live as we're amazing.
I'm only at 0.3 Hawk. Well, in all fairness, CPUs were in. They've already been cleaned. Even my next build will be better because I've already cleaned. Let me do this. I've already cleaned the one heatsink. This one was new. So I've already cleaned the one heatsink. So it'll just go in. Will not be a problem.
People will trade all of your decisions based on the poll. You put up a poll, so
All right, let's see. All right, 75% say yes. How many people voted? 24 votes. Yeah, that's pretty emphatic. They think I should change it. So, all right, let me turn the sucker off and I will change the positions. And rerun the test. I should probably let it cool down a bit first. All right, let me. Which one's going to be easier to get out first? That one.
we want you to change it just as soon as you change it back.
If I change it and it's better, I'm not changing it back. If I change it and nothing changes, I'm not changing it back.
GPU ban 2025. So absolutely different cards out of GPU failure during rental.
Okay. One nice thing about this one is I don't have to unscrew anything. There's a what? Oh, yeah. That's telling me that it shut off. Oh, I hate it when it does this. I really hate it when it does that. Where the rear doesn't release, and then you're kind of stuck in limbo land. Come on. Why are you not coming out? There we go. Pushing the wrong way. That's why. All right. That one's a little toasty. Let's do this one. There we go. Just slide this one over here. In.
I know Kryptomania. All of that hair and no bald spot, you lucky bastard.
Yep. Oh, the fact that I have no bald spot whatsoever?
That crypto shape was like, I was just about to say I see a bald spot.
Yeah. You do not see a bald spot.
Well, it is a little thinner on top, but it's not bald.
Whatever.
Kiko will trace as really a vampire, a time traveling.
All right. Let's see what happens. I feel like I forgot something. I mean, I can put those tabs down, but that's not really going to do anything. But I mean, it's definitely closer. Like there is like no space for this one. Yeah, it is my real color. Yes, I was blessed with good genes from my father. Well, I get the thickness of my hair from my mom, but my mom went gray earlier, so I got the best of both. All right. I feel like I didn't do anything. That's all I need to do. Restarting. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Wait for it to restart. And see if they just reverse. Too many power cables. I should have actually looked at what the power was. All right, let me see. All right, and end that poll. Well, now it's too late. Now people are probably just voting the other direction just for the heck of it. All right, let me bring that up again. This time I'll do TMUX. I don't know if I even. No, I did. Okay. So what did you want me to run on one of them? Where was it? Because I was going to do NV top and then just do that. Oh, NVIDIA SMI-L2. I'm going to do NV top. Interesting. All right. So did you order a riser cable or something? What did you order? Let me know. Inquiring minds want to know. See you later, Kaiser. Thanks again for the book. Appreciate it. And all right, I am going to go back and just run NV top. And then Control B, Shift. Yeah, side by side. Okay, and then that one. And then let's see what happens. Again, these are going full bore. They're not like mining. All right. One's definitely getting ahead of the other one, which makes sense. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely be interested in that. Can you send me what you ordered? Well, I mean, it should work. Theoretically, it should work. So see, this is what's interesting. So the Asus is already up to 71. So, and that was the one that was running like super hot before. Can you guys still hear me even with the fans blowing like crazy? Oh, you can hear me? Okay. So these actually appear to be running like neck and neck now. Again, because the Asus one does not cool anywhere near as good as the EVGA. So we'll see if they can. That one's getting up to 80. Doing the smell test. EVGA is up to 83 now. Wait, trying to make it hotter in here? Yeah, this is definitely better this way. Got it. Yeah, I got the one at 86, 87 running it on the stress test. But somehow, because of the way the runs generally are, is they go up and then down and then up and then down. So it's not running at a consistent, unless of course it's mining, but which it might be doing. Yeah. Let's see. What else you guys saying that here as we're waiting for this thing to finish? Qubit, nobody should be using. Okay. Kyle Rosa, it's me via NiceHash. It's doing on-chain block distribution, so true Virgin coins hit the wallets. That's why it shows 99% fee. Interesting. Prune. Oh, how do I prune the Docker? It's unlisted now, so that's not a problem. But the real question is, what do I do to prune the Docker so that it looks new? I guess. And it was only up for a day. I wasn't really going to be that worried about it. So up to 88 and 79. Oh, it's done. Yeah, they are like super tight. Let's wait for them to come down. So yeah, the Asus is definitely going to be running hot. But the good thing, like I said, it's going to be down in the basement where it's a lot cooler than it is up here. A lot cooler. Oh, I forgot to look what it was actually running at full bore. Let me run it one more time. But I'm going to just run it for 30 seconds. Because that'll at least show me the power. There it goes. So it is pulling about 450 to 470. What was that? Oh, I forgot. You guys can see that. So yeah, it probably hit as high as 475. Well, we're almost done. So actually run. Oh, I hate that damn heart. I actually run Docker System DF. Well, I don't think we're going to want to bore all these people with this, but I run that command. Somebody put another comment in there so I can see his comment. So what does that do, Geek? Docker system, Docker space system space DF. Yeah, move heart. So annoying. I hate that heart. It would be for like 5 minutes, but yeah, if you want to join, I could just have you come on and you can show me. You need to talk louder because I cannot hear you over this.
He doesn't know who you're talking to. So
I was talking to Goat. If you want to come on and show me this total Docker images, containers, volumes running. Oh, so it doesn't actually do anything. It just, so Docker system DF. Oh, not Docker system DF. Can you read that? It says permission denied while trying to connect to the Docker daemon socket at Unix, blah, blah, blah. Get HTTP, blah, blah, blah. Dial Unix variable, connect permission denied. No, I'm not in sudo. All right, got it. Oh, it's not going to do that. There we go. Come on, man. Fair enough. All right, cool. Appreciate that. I will check that right now, actually. Of course, I have to go into the Misfit chat in order to do that. Misfit. I will deafen myself. And then Misfit chat. Oh, not that Misfit chat. Which Misfit chat are you talking about? Because I went into the Misfit chat. I see something from Endless Mining, but unless you... Oh, my Misfit chat? Got it. Now I see it. Let's see. Question is how to mount that. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could put it on top of the power supply, I guess. And is this, I guess it doesn't matter because it could be a 3.0 cable. That would not bother me either way. And it's got some decent ratings. Interesting. Okay. I'll trigger you guys with all my tabs, but whoop, where did it go? I brought it over and then it was gone. Oh, there it is. That's weird. There it is. That's what it looks like. So that obviously would go in the slot, and then you can extend the card and attach the card to that new slot. So, okay. Get that out of the way. Let me go back and check the chat, which I have now lost. Well, there's something for you to 3D print. That's for sure. A lot of people probably want that. All right. I do not know where the heck my chat went, so I'm going to pull this back up. There we go. Now I got my chat back. Oh, that's what you're planning, is to put it on top of the power supply? Yeah, I think that probably makes sense. The only question is, how do you attach it? But I mean, duct tape works well. So, alrighty. Well, I am actually going to see if I can get this thing running, and I want to see what it actually runs at as far as temperatures. Okay, so let me think for a second, because it's a little more complicated than that of saying how much I spend just on this system. So let me go over everything. So one of the processors actually came out of another machine, and that machine I bought 2 new processors for about 15 bucks each. So we'll call 15 bucks in this one, because we're going to, even though that other one's going to have better processors, we're going to call 15 in this one, just kind of splitting it up between the two. So the machine itself was 50, because Goat is amazing. He didn't have to. He is selling them for more. So sorry, Goat, if you didn't want me to say that. Anyway, so 50. Okay. 50, 60 for this cooler. So that's 110, 125 with the CPU. The cables. See, that one I don't want to say, because that's kind of, I will, let me see. We'll just round it to 100 bucks for the cables, for these 3 cables. So it's 125. That would be 225. The adapter, I believe, was under 20. We'll just call it 20. So that's 245, and about $70 for the 2 terabit drive. Call it 75. So that's like 300. And I think that's all the money I have in it. It's about $300 for everything. Obviously, the graphics cards I already had, so that wasn't an issue. Just trying to think if there was anything else I spent money on. Pretty sure that that's everything. So about $300 all in. Not too shabby. Assuming that this thing makes somewhere in the range of around conservatively $2 a day. All right. Or let's call it, let's just really be super conservative, minus the power. Let's call it $1 a day. It'll pay itself off in a minimum of 10 months. And it'll probably be faster than that as well. Like I said, I'm being super conservative with my numbers. I think I will make more than $1 a day. I think it'll be close to $1.50 to $2 a day. And again, once your rigs become verified, then you can make even more money, because there are some that are looking at only for verified rigs. So that really, really helps your profitability when that happens. So any other questions about the build? Oh, I'm up to 0.5 Hawk. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I am going to call it a night. That was definitely a long stream for me. Appreciate you guys all for being here. Very happy that this now works. And so I have $300 into it, but that thing I may add into it was another like 40 bucks. So it'd be like about 340. Good to see you. My newest 3090 on an i3 isn't getting rented. They don't like the processor. Maybe. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure they would really care. But maybe it's CPU bound. It's possible. How did we go from 90 to 48 viewers? Well, it's late, and we started getting into the weeds. Yeah, the boring stuff, as some people would call it. So, but yeah, it's funny. I've actually just seen it I pulled it away from the other window, but I can see that Vast is probing the machine, because they'll have like a little like thing that'll go onto the GPU just for a split second. So, alrighty guys, well, thank you guys all for being here. I very, very much appreciate it. Let me get rid of that other window as I say goodbye. Stop screen share. Remove from scene. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alrighty guys, well again, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And you guys all have a wonderful night. The general is out. Well, wait a minute, hang on. Somebody's supposed to have said something funny. What did they say? Dad, I'm sorry. What's he sorry about? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Are you available this weekend, Joker Miner, for an exchange? Let me know. Alrighty, guys. See ya. General's out.